Hi, I'm Ryan and welcome to my schizophrenia channel. Today's video is going to be a story time video about a couple experiences I had with alcohol and drugs. So I went to a bar to see my friend's band play, and I got there a little bit early, so I ordered an O'Doul's, which is a non-alcoholic beer, and they said, oh, we don't have any O'Doul's. I said, well, I'll take whatever non-alcoholic beer you have, and they said, we don't have any non-alcoholic beer. I panicked for a second, and then I ordered a Bud Light, and I completely relapsed. I relapsed because I didn't have a plan. I wanted to order a Coke, but I was too embarrassed to sit and drink a soda by myself at a bar. Later I realized that was stupid, and I made buying a soda my backup plan in case that happens again. Fast forward a year or two later, I was out with a friend of mine who's an alcoholic. Him and his girlfriend dragged me out to this bar. She was going to meet a friend of hers who lived out of state, and so we hung out there for a little bit, and my friend said, hey, let's go some bar hop and let these two catch up a little bit. So we went to a few bars, I had a couple of O'Doul's, we shot some pool, and then my friend said, I want to go to this bar where my dad used to sing. It's where I drank my first beer. So I agreed to go, and so we get there, and the place has totally changed. It's now a Hispanic bar, and there was karaoke, and no one was speaking English. He ordered a beer, and I ordered an O'Doul's. They didn't have any non-alcoholic beer, so I ordered a Coke. So we sat down, we had a laugh about how the bar changed, and eventually we left and we met up with his girlfriend and her friend, and the rest of the night was uneventful. My alcoholic's friend's name is Greg. He lives out in Oregon, but he periodically comes back to Connecticut to work and to visit family. A long time ago I realized that my friend Greg tends to get in trouble at night, so I made a promise to myself that I wouldn't go out with him after dark. One time he came home and I completely forgot about the promise I made to myself, and he says, hey, let's go over to this biker bar, my friend is playing in a pool tournament. So we go there, and I ordered an O'Doul's, and we chit-chatted with his friend and a couple of the other guys in the pool tournament. The friend said, it's my birthday tonight, we're going over so-and-so's to drink a few beers, you should join us. So we get in the car and my friend Greg says to me, do you want me to drop you off at your car? And I said, no, I'll hang out for a little while. I was having a good time and figured why not. So we get to this guy's house, another guy, and out comes the cocaine. The apartment belonged to this guy who was an Iraq war veteran. He started doing lines on this picture of himself from when he first enlisted, and it turned out that he had PTSD from being shot at when in Iraq. A CD case with lines cut on it made its way around the room, and as it got closer to me I thought to myself, what am I going to say, what am I going to say? And so it finally gets to me and I said, oh, no thanks, I'm actually a drug counselor. The room burst into laughter and the guy sitting next to me said, that's the opposite of what we are. And everybody had a laugh and I just sat back and chilled out for a little bit. And I started looking at the room, looking at all the different people, and I started thinking that, you know, these guys have nothing in common with each other except for the fact that they all do drugs together. Finally it got late and the party moved to this guy's house whose birthday it was. I picked up my car and the night was already a bust, so I decided just to hang out longer. By the end of the night, the guy who was the Iraq war veteran ended up coming up to me and asked me for a business card. He was interested in getting into treatment. I ended up just giving him the phone number to the agency I work for so he can go in for an assessment. So I guess the moral is, if there is a moral, that some people need an opportunity to make a change, or they just need a push in the right direction to get them back on track again, and always have a plan. If you're a recovering alcoholic or a recovering addict, chances are you're going to come into contact with alcohol and drugs at some point or another, and it's really, really important to have a plan for what you're going to do when that happens. So that's the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.